Hello guys, good evening. So I hope you all are safe and happy. So just tell me in the chat what new you have learned during this pandemic situation. Nice. Okay. ML, very good. Okay, fine. So this is an Android study jam. So in XML, OSS, oh nice. Okay, okay guys. So okay, so we will start with this session. So Android Stereograms, what is Android Stereograms? So this is a Google initiation where they are teaching us the Kotlin language, which is actually Google's official language for Android development. So we will learn how to use Kotlin in Android Studio in this complete. So let's start with this. So what will be the learning objectives of this course? It will be to learn essentials of Kotlin programming language, then build various Android apps on Android Studio, then practice for the Android development and discover resources to continue learning in this course. So okay, next, what will be the prerequisites for our this session? So you guys should have the experience in OOP language. Also, you should have a computer during this session, and in which Android Studio should be installed, and you should have a good internet connection. Okay, so what's your favorite programming language and why? Just tell me in the chat box. Okay, Python because it's easy. Yes, everyone loves Python because it's easy, right? JavaScript. Okay, okay. Dart, easy. Okay, okay. So almost most of the guys likes Python because it is easy to use, and that's why they love. So okay, then we will come to here. Why Kotlin? Because same reason. The Kotlin needs 20% less code than Java to develop any application. That is, Kotlin is easy. That's why Kotlin is Google's official language, and it has many overcomes on the Java. So we will start. We will see what's today's schedule. So today's schedule will be 5 to 5:50. I will give some presentation. Then we will start with Kotlin basics. For 45 minutes till 6, Kotlin basics till 7, and again I will give a break for 15 minutes, and then we will develop first application in Android Studio. So let's start with our today's session. So what is Kotlin? Kotlin is a modern programming language that helps developers to be productive. And why Kotlin? So what is benefits of Kotlin? That it is expressive and concise. So it is expressive that it looks like a natural language when we are coding, so it is easy to read what the code is saying. Also, it is a safer code. It has a safer code, such as Java. It is 20% less programming than Java, so the code is less. That is, the errors will be less in this Kotlin. So it is safer code, and also it is interoperable with Java because Kotlin compiles into the bytecode, Java bytecode, and it runs on the JDK. So it is interoperable with Java. So Kotlin code can be converted into Java. That is also possible. And also it is a structured concurrency. Structured concurrency. Okay. So we will start with basics of Kotlin here. So okay. Sorry. So here is one link to Kotlin Playground where I'm going to run my all the Kotlin basics. So I'm just posting it into the chat box. So you can go there and you can also coding in assignment the world, and I will run this. So after this,
hello, Prasanna Raj.
it's compiling. And
Hello.
yes,
Yeah, can you switch off your video because I think there is some network issue at your end.
Vinod, your voice is breaking. Hello. Okay. Now you can see my screen. Is it visible? Okay. Okay. Thank you. So I will start with this. Okay. So the Kotlin requires a main function to execute the program, and we can also pass the arguments while executing program, and this will be passed here as an array of string arguments. It's okay. And now we want to print hello world on the screen. So what we will need to do, we will require a function that is println, print on new line, and we will pass the string that is hello world. And if I run this, I will get the output hello world. So okay, so this is basic how to print. Now I want to print a string. So what I will require, I have to use keyword where, then I will require name for variable, and which type I want it of string, and equal to hello world. And now I want to print this string, so I will just pass this variable into this println function, and I will run this. So it will show me the hello world. So how to declare variables? So we will require a keyword where, then we will give a variable name, and which type of variable it is, that is right now it is string, so I have mentioned it after a colon, that is it is type of string, and what is the value initialized to this variable, so that is hello world. So now what if I want to create integer, then I will need to add where integer, and now I want to give int. So remember in Kotlin we need to give I as a capital because it is not a data type, it is an object class, because in Kotlin we give object class object, so we need to give capital for each name. That is, for int we require I capital, for double we require D capital, same for string and all other variables. So remember this, and when it is compiled, at that time it is converted into data types. That is, this int will be converted into int, small int, integer. So like this Kotlin works. So we need to give I capital. Wait. So now I will give like 10, and now I want to print this integer, and so now 10 is printed on the screen. So, and also printed. Also, if you have observed that we don't require semicolon after the end of line like Java, uh, then suppose now there are two types of variables declaring. First is where, we use keyword where, and second is we use okay, second I will give here we use val. So there are two keywords, val and where. So what is the difference between them? Then if we want to assign a particular value to the variable which will not change in entire program, that is it should be immutable, at that time we use a val. And if the variables value is changing in the code, then we will use where. So val is like final in Java. So now if I have initialized this string to hello world, so now if I am trying to change its value, if I run this, so it will give me error that val cannot be reassigned. That is it is immutable. So val is for immutables. Okay. So this is basic how to declare variables. After that I will take conditions, how to use conditions, if else part here. So now what if I want so syntax for if else is same like Java. We will use if, inside it we will give the condition, that is suppose my integer is equal to 5, then I want to print, okay, we will get less than 5. So I want to print integer is less than 6. And okay, so I will just take first if. So now I have if condition. So I will run this, nothing will be printed because this condition is false. So now if I change this to 3 and I will run, so I get the output as integer is less than 6. So we can also add else part here, else or equal to 6. So now if I run this with, I will change integer to 10. So it has printed integer is greater than or equal to 6. So this is how if else work here. So we know in Java there is a switch keyword, there is switch case. So in Kotlin we don't have a switch. Instead of that we have when. So how when works? I will just show you that. I will when, and I will pass what I want to pass. Like we pass variable in switch, just like that we will pass any variable in here. So integer, and now we want cases. So now if my integer is 1, I want to print integer is 1. Also if my integer is 2, same I want to print likewise this. If my integer value has 1, then I will print integer is 1. So now I have integer value 10 and I have only 5 conditions. So what will happen? So it will not print anything because none of the conditions was true. Also if I have 3 here, so it will print integer is 2. So when we can use when, so we suppose we have to analyze many conditions in if else part. So instead of using if else at that times, we can use when, so we can perform our part here. So in when is not only as used as statements, it can be used as expression. So suppose okay, so I have another string where num, it's not assigned, it's just declared. And now what I want to do is I want to assign a value according to condition. So if my condition, so what I have done, I will explain it here. So suppose I want the string value as when integer is 1, I want string value as integer is 1. So likewise this we can give the value to this string according to condition, but it will give us some error that when expression must be exhaustive, add necessary else branch. So what is this? So here we are using it as expression. So if none of these conditions will be true, then the else part should be executed. So that's why so it can return something to the variable. So that's why it is saying that else part should be necessary. So we will add else. Now I will print no. So let's run this. So my integer is 3, so it has executed this part, that it has assigned integer is 3 value to this num, and it is printed on the screen. So what if I have 0? So it will print integer is not between 1 to 5. So when can be used as statement as well as expression. So after when we will see loops, how to use loops in Kotlin. So for okay, am I going too fast or too slow? Just type in chat box. So according to that, I can manage my speed. Do you guys understanding this? Okay, thank you guys. So let's see loops, how to use loops in Kotlin. So I will guess I will get like, okay. So if I want a range of integer, like from I want the integers range that is from 1 to 10. So what I can do, I can use 1 double dot and 10. So this will assign this variable range of integers from 1 to 10. So let's see, we will print this and we will see what is this. So s, it's showing that it has a value from 1 to 10, that is integer range. It is of type, I will just show you, int range. So it has a type that is int range. So now we want to print these numbers. So we will use for loop. So for loop has a syntax that we will use name, that is suppose item in s, and we will print every item. So let's run this. So s has 1 to 10 numbers, so it has printed all the values here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is how for loop is used. So for loop has a only this one syntax, that is name in keyword, and we have to pass array or integer any range here. So it will iterate. So this is a iterator which will be iterating in this variable, and it is printing every value in it. So let's for loop, we have completed for loop. We will see while loop. Okay, so while loop is same as Java, while and do while loops. So here suppose we have like now mm, okay, integer which is 1, and we will pass the condition. Okay, bit faster can be an option. Okay, so as I will give the condition, it should be less than 10, and I will print ln. Okay, oh, sorry, my mistake. Val cannot be reassigned, so I have to use where. So it has printed 1 to 9 till this condition, that is s should be less than 10. So this is the s. If I use equal to, it will print 10 also. So this is how while uses, or you can use do also. Do paste, do while. it has printed 1 to 10. So loop has the same syntax for do while. So okay, while so I will just take a short quiz on this for you guys. So I will just post a link for this. Okay, on the chat you can complete this quiz. Copy. So just go here on Slido and wait for I start the event. Hmm. Give me a sec, my internet is slowed down, so I will just connect to another. Okay, so I have activated the quiz, so just join that quiz. Okay, 18, 20 guys have joined. Only 29 attendees have joined, so we'll just wait 2 minutes. Let's see if others are joining. Okay, let's start the quiz. I will show you the first question, and we have a timer of 30 seconds, so try to answer as soon as possible. The quiz. So this is the first question. Okay, 89% have given true and 11% students have given false. So let's just see. So true is a correct answer. And so this is next question. We have total 20 questions. Try to answer as soon as fast as you possible, so you can get in the leaderboard. Okay, 8% is given imperative, 5% generic. Okay, and the right answer is object-oriented programming, of course. And so MIT Meet Ingavle is the first. Okay, let's see next question. So 72% has given fourth and 5% has given sixth. So let's see the answer. So we have two answers here. We can use val also and we can use where also. True. So yes is first, so this is second. Okay. Next question. For immutable, 68% has given val. Correct is val. Let's see leader board. Yes, from Spandan. Good. So third, fifth question, fifth. Okay, and right answer is of course where. And many have given M% as a first vote and dollar second 32%, and the right answer is dollar. Okay, this was out of syllabus. I haven't teach this, but dollar symbol which is used to use variable in string. I will get to that. Seventh question. So if you are using if as an expression rather than a statement, then the expression is required to have else branch. Is it true or false? And the answer is true. So I have taken that example that I am so that is expression. So we require else branch, otherwise it gives an error. So that is true. So message first, nice. So 8th question. Sorry guys, my mistake. I have given answer to you. I have given you the answer when. It should be the blank space, and I completely forgot about it. So we write when is the answer. So we can use when in the place of switch in Kotlin. Correct. So correct syntax of for loop. You can select multiple answers also or single answer. Okay, 32 has given for first answer, 14% second, 51% third. So the correct answer is third because we use in keyword, not a is keyword. And also the first option is for the Java language. This syntax for loop. So we use only for iterator, in keyword, and the variable. And last question. So guess the output of this code. Out of those, I haven't teach this. Okay, so it has given vote to first option, second for 25, 11 to C, and 39 to OK. So most of you have think that when I have used this condition that if I equal to 2 and j equal to 2 break, so it will break only the first loop and it will again inner loop, and it will again execute outer loop, and it will print the next value, that is 313233. So in Kotlin, when I have given here break and I have given this keyword that at loop, and I have given this name here, like we use I think I am not getting that. We use that I want to jump to this value in assembly language use like that we have here. I have given that loop add. So when I'm saying that I want to break at loop, so it will break here. So it will completely break this part, that both for loops will be break, and it will only print till this 1 1 1 2 1 3 and 2 1, and it will break the complete two for loops. It will not print again next, that is 3 1 3 2 and 3 3. So okay, and we have, so let's see who is the winner for this quiz. So Somesh is winner. He has given 9 correct answers. And Yash, Rohan, Spandan, and Somali. Okay, congrats guys. So let's start with our next. So I will start with, yes, we can give names to loops as well, or the code part. We can give a part of code a name. That is correct. So okay, am I audible now, Spandan? Hello.
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, okay. Give a string, suppose 1. Okay, s plus, I want to give, and I want to print int also. So I can do like this, I, and it can be printed 1 and 2. And suppose I want to print this variable in a string. So at that time, what I can do, I can give a symbol that is percentage, and I will give the name of variable that is I. I will just run this. So I got the same output, that is 1 and 2. So we can use dollar keyword to give a variable inside a string. So okay, and break. Okay, now let's start with classes in Kotlin. So the Kotlin has a very easy syntax for class. So we have to use name class, then we will give a name to class, angular brackets and curly brackets. So this is how class will be presented. So okay, and I am giving a function print integer. I have a function named print integer inside a class, and what I am doing, I am using, I'm printing integers, that is item in 10 ln item. So I have this function, and now I will create a object of this class. So what is the process for object? That is, we have to use where object name, variable name, and equal to, we have to create the instance for this class. So what I will do, capital A and So this is how we initialize objects in Kotlin. We don't need to use new keyword before the a and angular brackets. So we just like this we can assign object, initialize object, and what I'm doing, a dot integer. Let's just see. Yeah, it has printed integers from 1 to 10. So how to initialize object, where variable name and the class name and angular brackets. So and after that, if we want, we have the constructors in Java also. Here there are two types of constructors. One is a primary constructor and second is a secondary constructor. So what is primary constructor? Suppose I want to take suppose I want to take how many integers how many integer range I should have, that is one from. So I will take integer that is suppose val range, and I want the type that is of int, and I want to print that. So and I will pass 5. So let's just see. So too many arguments for public constructor defined in A. Oh, okay, sorry. But so it has printed from 1 to 5. So I will just show you here what we do in Java.
You are not audible, Prasanna.
Okay, okay, I wasn't talking. So int we have to the range, and we get constructor inside that, and values. So range, and inside that we write range equal to range, sorry, like this. Inside this constructor we write int range equal to range. So so this is a bit bigger code, that is we have to initialize first variable, and in that we have to assign a variable, assign a value to variable. Instead of that, Kotlin has a very small syntax that that is val or where. If we use this name, that is val or val, it will consider that this is a class variable, and it will assign that automatically. So we don't have to write down this code. We just have to write val int, and that's type that is int, and we can write down our function here. So this is very useful. Also, this is primary constructor. So in primary constructor, what we have, we can't write any code. So if we want to write any code or change something during the constructor, we have to write secondary constructors. So secondary constructors we have to write, and we have to explicitly call this primary constructor. So we have to pass writing down this, and we have to pass the value to that constructor if we have initialized any constructor, primary constructor. So there are two types in class, that is primary constructor and secondary constructor. Also, this is a class. Also, suppose if we want to store only the data, we don't have to do any functions on that. We have to just get that data and update that data. So for that we have a data classes. So what is data classes? It has inbuilt getters, setters, copy, toString functions. We just have to declare that class. So what if I do? I have to use name data class and suppose B. And what I want one variable uh, val width, which should be double, and val height with height, which should be double. If I want a class which should just store width and height of the height parameters, so I have to just declare this class with data class name, and width should be double and height should be double. And now if I will create object of that, b equal to, and I will pass the value to this. So if I want 10.0 and 10.0, and now what I will do, I will print ln. So I want to print this data. So what I have to do, I have to do b dot, what I have here, two functions, that is component1 and component2. So these are in the manner which I have given. So component1 will be width and component2 will be height. So just like I have assigned here, first is width and second is height. So component will be width and e dot component2. We want component2. So I will just print this. I just want something. I will just check that. Okay. Okay. I did something wrong. Okay. So here for the first component, I got the width, that is 10. I have given the width as 10. So now if I want the height, I can get that. So I got width, that is 10, and height, that is 20. So these are the data classes. Data classes are only to store the values. We can't do any functions in that classes. It has predefined functions like getters, setters. Hello guys, am I audible?
Yes.
You can just type in the chat if you want to break, say yes or no. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so let's take a break of 10 minutes. We will start at 6:50. So before break at 16, I will take a short quiz, which will be on Friends and Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So if you want to give that quiz also, we will start it at 16. Yeah, okay. I am sending the link here. So just join that link. I have sent link in chat box. Okay, 20 guys are here. So let's start. I'm starting the quiz. So first 5 questions are Brooklyn line 9 and next 5 are on frames. You can give answers fast. So I am taking timer of only 20 seconds. 7. Okay. So correct answer is 7. So I am reducing timer. I am only giving 20 seconds. It's showing 30 seconds, but I am stopping at 20 seconds. So answer fast, guys. So we have Brajesh on leading. Nice. Second question. Time end. Correct answer is mango. And Rasika is leading now. Okay. Third question. Okay. And the right answer is Mr. and Mrs. Terry Jefford. And the leader is now Rasika. Okay. Fourth question. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Correct answer is 12. Oh, 59% has given. So many are Brooklyn Nine-Nine fans. And leader is Rasika. Nice. Fifth question. And timer stopped. Correct answer is Latvia. 47 has given correct answer. And leader is still Rasika. Nice, Rasika. Nice going. So this is from friends now. 3, 2, 1. Stop. One correct answer is AD. 40% has given correct answer and leader is still Rasika. Nice. Seventh question. So Rose and Rosita has 50-50 votes and correct answer is Rosita. My connection is lost. Okay, okay, leader. Sorry. Okay, so 8th question. Sorry guys, I have just bad internet connection today. I don't know why. So Mama's Little Bakery has given 64% answer, and that is correct. Ninth question. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, Rasika is still leading, and ninth question. Okay. So correct answer is grab back. Nice. 38% has given correct answer, and the leader is still Rasika. And the last question. So this will decide whether Rasika or I think Brajesh. Three, two, one, stop. And right answer is sure. Where? Okay, and we have a winner, and that is Rasika. So Rasika has given 9 correct answers. Brajesh has given 8, CK 8, Meeting only 6, and Amir 4. Okay, congrats guys. Okay, so I think this break is enough. So let's stop this quiz. We will start. Congrats, Rasika. Okay. So classes. So I have taken the classes. So functions. I will take how functions should be written. So syntax for functions is like we have to read function name. Suppose I will take that. Okay. Suppose I want to get the area, and what I am passing, I will pass two variables, that is width double and height double. And now I want to return area of the rectangle or anything is that from this function. So what I will do, I will use colon, and I will give a return type. So I want to return type that is double. I want double to be returned. So I will use double. So we in Java we first give the keyword for return type, that is double, then function, then function name and variables. In Kotlin, we first give func keyword, then function name, parameters, colon, and after that return type. And now inside this, what I will just return, I will return width into height, and I will just pass. So what I have written, this function which returns area of the rectangle, and I am passing two parameters, that is first is width and second is height from the class variable. So what I will get, let's just see. So I got the 200, that is rectangles, area of rectangle, 10 into 20. So this is how functions are declared: function name, parameters with data type, and what is the return type for that function. Suppose we don't want to return anything, we just want to print here. So instead of returning area, I am printing here inside a function, and I don't want to return anything. At that time, we use unit, so it gives idea that the function is not returning anything. In Java we used that is void, so instead of that we here use unit, and I will just remove this part. Okay. So likewise this it has printed the area. So remember, when we don't want to return anything from the function, we use unit, and by default unit has given. So if I declare my function like this, it is completely fine. It will not give any error. See, it has printed 200. So by default, we have a return type that is unit. Okay, so we have completed data class functions. So let's just say inheritance. Let's see inheritance. So okay, I will remove this function and data class also. So we have now class A, and let's just say we don't have this parameter here. We have only the class A like this, and we are printing from 1 to 10. So this is a hard code, this is hard code. So we can't change anything inside this class. Okay, and I don't want to pass anything, so I will just remove all this part, and this is the first class. And so now I am creating a subclass of this A class. So what I will do, class name of my subclass, and now I want to show that I am implementing this class on this superclass, that is A. So what I will do, I will give colon and name of the upper class, that is superclass, and this is how this class will be created. So now let's see. Okay, suppose this function is not in this class A, but it is here in class B. It will print integer. So what do you say, this is a this code will be right, or it will give any errors? Let's check that. So it will give an error that this type is final, so it can be inherited from. So always remember, by default functions and classes are final in Kotlin, so it can be inherited into another class. So if we want to inherit that class, we have to use a keyword that is open class A. Now this class A can be inherited into the class B. Okay, class B. Let's see. Yes, we don't have any error, so this is right. So always remember, classes and functions are final by default. So now I will create object of P. And I will call. Okay, sorry. Let's say this function is into class A. So now I want to call this function. I can call that function because it's a super class function. I can access that function. So right, so I have 1 to 10 here. So this is inheritance. So now suppose the class, my super class has some variable like val, range, and int like previous, and we want that here. Range, and now I have created this class. I have this class super class range and its function, and now I have I have created subclass B, and which has superclass A. So now if I run this program, do you let's type in the chat, do you think it will show some error or it will work fine? Just type in chat. Spandan is saying error. What about others? Okay, I will tell you. Okay, no idea. Okay, I will just first clear that open part. So classes and functions, when we declare this class and functions, by default they are final. So if they are final, they can be inherited into any other class. So when I haven't used this open keyword and I want to inherit that class into the B class, I cannot do that because it was the final. I can't inherit it into another subclass. So for that, I have to use open open keyword, which okay, sorry, I did something wrong. For that, I have to use open, so I can inherit this class into another subclass. Did you get that, Chinmay? Okay, now let's say this. I have a variable here in A class, and I have this B class here, which is inherited from A, and I will run this, and it will give me an error that no value passed to parameter range A range. So I know A has a variable that is range, and I haven't given anything value to that parameter, to that constructor, superclass constructor. So what we can do, we have to pass value here. So now let's just say I will pass 10. So now this is fine. So now it has printed 1 to 10. So always remember, if the superclass has some parameters, that parameter should be passed from subclass. So subclass colon superclass and the parameter inside the angular brackets parameters of the superclass. So this is again hard coded. I have given the 10. I can change that. So what I will do, I will just use, I don't have to use now val because I have that variable inside a superclass. So I don't need to use val or var. I will just say range and its type int, and I will pass that variable into superclass. So now B class will take that range parameter and it will pass it to the superclass. So now I have to pass here the value range. So here now I have 1 to 5 value. So what I have given, I have given the value to the B constructor, and it is directly transferred to the superclass constructor. So now range has a value 5. So this is about how to inherit classes. And let's say abstract classes. So we will see about abstract classes. Okay, so abstract classes are by default open. We don't have to use name open. Abstract classes class E, and I have this function, and let's just say we will run this. Yes, it will print, so we don't need to use open keyword here. So let's just say I want if in abstract class I just want to give the functions which will be implemented and variables. I don't want to give any definition to them. I just want to declare them. So what we have to do here, if I use val range, not range, uh, let's just say, okay, starting range at, and I have just declared it here. And if I want I don't want to just give him here value, I just want to declare that variable. So in abstract class I can't do this. That property must be initialized or be abstract. So if I int okay, so I want that int, but it is not initialized or abstract. So what I have to do, either I have to initialize it, so I have to give him a value that is, let's just say 1, start and range. So if I give initialize, if I have initialized that variable to 1, it will run properly 1 to 5. And if I don't want to initialize this variable here, I want to give value to that variable in the subclass. At that time, what I have to do, I have to just add abstract here, abstract val start and int. So and what I will do, so now if I run this, I will get an error, that is class B is not abstract and does not implement abstract class abstract member abstract val start in defined in A. So what we have to do, we will have to override. So always remember the type given here val and in override should be same. So if I give var and start equal to 1, it will give me okay, well, where is that? Well, and okay, where? Yeah, okay, here where property public open val start. So it will give me an error, that is it is where and it is val, so I can't misplace this, so I have to use either val and val here. So now I have override this variable start and given its value 1 inside a subclass. So if now I run this program, I will get 1 to 5. Similarly, if I want to just declare function here, So I have to do similar abstract function here, and I will override that function here. This function print integer, is it same? Okay, I have some. Okay, so I have given the body. I don't have to give body there, right? I have to just declare that abstract function. I give body to that function. So now I can override. I can just I can create this abstract class which will define what the class should have, and only the variables and functions. We haven't declared anything that how functions will perform or what will variables have. We have inherited that class into the B, and then we have override that variables and functions, and we can inherit this class into another class, and we can give another value to these functions there. So this is how abstract class works in Kotlin. So just tell me guys if you have any questions, the part you didn't understood or anything. Just type if you don't. Is multiple inheritance supported in Kotlin? Yes, yes. Yes, it is supported. Okay, I will take example, Spandan. So range stack class, and I have start there, right, and range. Okay, let's just say B has also another variable. Let's just see val num, and it is of int, and what we are doing while equal to 0, right, less than num, plus. Okay, let's just say A has one variable only and B has two. Suppose range and this its own variable num. And now we have created next class, that is C. So now I will have to pass these two parameters to the B. So what I have to do? I have to do range what type int and some type int, and I will do B. I will pass these values. Okay, so this is C. So and now what I have to do? I will create object of C class, and I want to print that 5 times. So let's just say print integer. Yeah, okay, so I have to again, I guess, override this function here. So no, I can't override that function here. Okay, I will take another function instead of this. I will tell you this in next session. So I will just create another function here. Print loop. I am also learning. Okay, got error. Oh, right. Where I just give me a minute. I think I have done some missed. Yeah. Okay. I have missed some. This has here. This while I haven't given file. Yeah, so while has if I run this, okay, can't be inherited. Okay, sorry. Okay, I will take this in next session. I am also learning Kotlin with you.
Prasanna, do we need to write open at class B as well, as C is inheriting B?
Yeah, right. Sorry. Right. Thanks, Chinmay, thanks. Expected top level declaration. Okay, I will just see this. Yeah, okay, sorry. Thanks, Chinmay. I forgot to mention this open because it wasn't abstract, so it was giving me errors. So now what I have done, I have taken two parameters into the C and they have passed to the its superclass, that is B, range and num. And in from that, the range is again passed to the its superclass, that is A. So this is how multiple inheritance works in Kotlin. Do you have any doubt? Should I explain it again? Multiple inheritance, Spandan? Okay. Anyone has any doubt or any question, or just type no? Okay. So last part. So how to comment in Kotlin? Kotlin, same as Java. We have to double slash and we can. Sorry. Comment here, as well as we can use comment here slash. So these are the two types we can comment, for single line double slash, and for multiple lines like this. So we will fast forward. I am taking next quiz on this part. So I will just paste this link into chat box. Go there. I will start the quiz. So it will be on inheritance, the part we have covered after the break. There are actually two advantages of this quiz. You will I will get to know whether you have understood the part, and by mistake I have forgot some part, then I will get that idea in this quiz, so I can explain it. So that's why I have given these quizzes, and it will be interesting. I don't want this session one-sided, like I'm talking and some of you are there listening, others are just join and go on. So okay, 22 guys have joined. Okay, I will start this quiz. So in Kotlin, what is the correct way to declare return type of the function? Okay, 73% has given answer to C, and that is correct, right? We have to give colon, and after that return type. So our leader for first question is Metin Naule. Okay, next is in Kotlin, which keyword is used as return type when function is not returning anything? So remember, this is for Kotlin. Okay, some of you have given none, and void. So void is used in Java. In Kotlin, we use unit. Remember always that if we are not returning anything, it should have return type as a unit. Chaitrali is leading board. Nice. Third question, how to instantiate a class object in Kotlin? Okay. So Mini has given class name, where name, first answer. So okay, in Kotlin, we don't give class name, then variable name, and class name and angular brackets. We have to give first name as var or val, and after that variable name and class name. After we assign the value to this variable, it will automatically get to know which type of variable is that. So just we have to use var first. It will automatically know that this is from class name. Chaitral is leading. Nice. Fourth question. Select the type of constructors used in Kotlin. This can be multiple true answers. So 68% primary, 59% secondary. So those who have just selected primary, remember that secondary also the type in Kotlin. And we don't have parameterized constructor and default constructor. We have primary and secondary. Rohan is leading. Nice. Which functions are already created in the data classes? %, and 5 and 10. Okay, so all the functions getters, setters, and copy is already created in the data classes. Remember that. Now Somesh is leading. Nice. What is the default visibility modifier in class? I haven't told you this, but you can guess. In Java, there is a public into only package. Default visibility is public in only package, but not in Kotlin. So many have given private, but no, private not. Public is the default visibility in class. So remember this, always public. So we have to mention if we want to private the variable. The guys given the wrong answer. Remember, always public. So by default, the classes and functions are dash dash in Kotlin. So many have given public and private, but remember it's final. I have told you that classes and functions are final. If we want to inherit classes, we have to use keyword open. So by default, they are final. So does the following inheritance structure compile? So you have to select correct option, which inheritance structure will compile. I know the question is wrong. Which of the following inheritance structure will compile? It should be like that. Yes, correct answer. Almost 80% have given correct answer. Right. Good guys. Very good. And Somesh is leading. Very good, Somesh. So how to override abstract class variable in the base class? So correct answer is override val var name equal to value. Spandan is leading now. Good. And the last question in Kotlin, how to add comments in the code. And 64. There were two right answers. For single line, we can add double slash, and for multiple lines, we can use slash and star. And we have winner for this quiz is Spandan. Spandan and Rohan both have given 9 correct answers. Somesh 8, Sikhen Chaitrali 7. So congrats guys. So okay, so do you have any questions, or should we go ahead and start with Android Studio? Just type in type box, chat box. So first, just tell me if you want a break. If you want break, I will give you for 5 minutes and we will start. Okay. Spandan want break. Okay, let's take a break of 5 minutes. Just relax and we will start with Android Studio and we will create our first app into the Android Studio. And I don't have a break quiz for this break. So just relax. So if you guys are here, just tell me what did you notice about Kotlin? Type in chat box or you can unmute and tell me.
Very similar to Java.
Yes, but it has some nice features which makes code less, right?
Yep.
And is it interesting? Kotlin is interesting. Similar to C, similar to Python. It is easy than Java. And are you guys enjoying learning? Okay, OP is somewhat difficult. Okay, right now compared to Python or Java. Okay, the abstract class, I think the abstract class was difficult for Spandan to you. So the abstract class is like interface in Java. We have interfaces in Java where we only give the initialization, only declaration of functions and their variables, and we implement that into the class. Just like that, we have here abstract class. So you will get to know that in this track, and you will find it easy than Java ahead. So you can also the refer. I will give you some referring context after this break. You can go there. There is a Kotlin cons which give you some problem statements, and you have to complete that. But I also know those problem statements are quite difficult. Also, I am also not. I am not able to solve them all also. So you can show answers. There is option of show answers, so you can see answers and get to know. But also they have given the documentation links there, so you can go there and see all the part, and you will get to know that. So what about others? Only 9-10 students have given me the answers. What did you notice in about Kotlin? How to take input from console in Kotlin? Okay. I also haven't taken documentation of that part, so I will tell you that in like next session, or we will create a WhatsApp group and I will post there. I am also learning with you guys. I am also new to this Kotlin. So it's 7:05. So we will start now. Under development is Kotlin first. So we know Google has announced that Kotlin is official language for Android, their Android development. This is Kotlin cons. So here we have the parts. They have given like introduction, conventions, collections, properties, builders, and generics. So the Android study jams have recommended to work on these first three categories to get similar with Kotlins. It is optional. You can do after this session. So like this, here are given total introduction parts in the introductions and other parts, and the middle part is like your editor. You have they have given some pre-code, and you have to do changes in that code. Like they have given here to do, so we have to change there. And on the right side, they have given the problem statement, and here is there given the show answer. They have given it in revert format, show answers, so you can see their answers. And also the in that simple functions, the function syntax is given in blue part. So if you click on that, you will get directed to the documentation part of the Kotlin. So, and yes, I used Kotlin Playground to explain you the code. So okay, so I will just give you okay, Android Study Gems copy. So I am just pasting this link for Android Study Gems. So you will get directed to yes, here. So guys, you can save that link. That link will direct you to this page. So this is the Android Study Jams front page. So here they have given two tracks. One is new to programming, where you don't have any idea about OOPS or anything. So you have to start from basics. So that part is new to programming, and the next part is prior to programming experience track. So here you have the knowledge of OOPS or programming, but somehow new to Kotlin. You have to start with this track. So I am taking this prior programming experience track for our sessions, 3 sessions, but you can also complete this new to programming part. So they don't have badges there. You have to just complete that, and after that you have to start prior programming experience, and you will get the badges in prior programming experience. So if you click on this start to Kotlin cons, you will be directed to the part of Kotlin cons, and here when you click on start now, you will get the first problem statement. So I have completed some challenges here. So they have given here the uh, ex, problem statement that take a look at function syntax and make the function start, return the string okay. So what I have to do, I have to return OK string. So here they have given the to do work. So the last part of function is always returning type. So here we have given the function name start, and its return type is string. So I just want to return that string. So what I can do in one line, I can do equal to and OK. So this function will return OK. And if you proper syntax, so what you will create this, and you will return that part. So this is a part where you will use multiple lines in functions. But if you want to use only one line, you can just write equal to and what part you want to return. So likewise, this you have many problem statements. For introduction, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Then for conventions, you have somewhat like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. So you can see that I wasn't able to solve these two problem statements. And collection, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you can go through this. You will get the links for documents. You can see the documents, and you can solve this. So you will get better in knowledge of Kotlin. So after Kotlin cons, this is optional. We will start with the course. So when you will click on the start course, we will be directed here. Okay, just a minute. In new tab. So we will be directed here. So here we have 2 units. One unit, first unit have 5 badges, and the second unit have 10 badges. So it's taking long time to load. Okay, so just like I told you before that I am also learning, so I have taken only the 2 badges. So they have given in like dark light, and the badges I haven't done, they have given here in a dark light. So I have 2 badges now. So what we can do, we can explore if you click on this explore, you will be directed on this page. So this is the unit 1, and we have 5 tracks inside first unit. So first batch, second batch, third, fourth, and fifth batch. So now what I will do, I will explore the first batch. So when I will click on this explore button, I will be directed to this page. So now here they have given us 2 tracks in this first batch part. We have 2 tracks and 1 quiz they have given here, and as of now I have completed this. So they have shown me here that this track is 100% completed. So what you have to do, you have to just press on down mark, take a code lab. So here this will be the first page. So they have some welcome part given here, how to install Android Studio, and introduction, what you will learn and what you will need, that they have given. So we know you have already installed Android Studio, so I am not going through this all process. I will just go to done. So for next step, I will just say done. So done, I am on the first page. Now what is this? Done. Yeah, okay, see, I will just say see after that. So now getting started. So we will take this code lab. So the first page, there is the introduction and what you should know and what you will learn. They have given here. So here what we will what will be the output after this. They have given that hello world app displays the string hello world here. So this will be the output. So let's what we have to do, we have to open Android Studio. So this is the old version. So UI changes. So the new version of Android Studio looks like this. So now we have to start with new Android Studio project. So here I will click on create new project. Now I will create empty activity. Next, and I will give name as first app, and where I want to store that. The Android Studio comes first app. What Android Studio gems? Okay, first step. This will be the name of the project, first step, and we will use language Kotlin and minimum SDK. So here we have to use minimum SDK. So if I used Android 4.1, that is Jelly Bean, it is showing me that our app will run on approximately 99.8% of devices. So 99.8% of devices are above 4.8 version. So if we want to create it for like suppose Nougat, it will show that 73.7% device will be compatible with this project. So I will just declare Android 7.0 and I will finish this. So till then we will see what they have given. So they have given proper explanation, just I have done, that is select empty activity and then name and where to locate, save location, make sure the language is Kotlin, make sure the minimum API level is Android 4.4. They have given that approximately 95.3% devices are compatible with this, and select the use Android X artifact checkbox. We don't have that in new part, and click on finish. So now they have given this explore Android Studio. So what is Android Studio Explore? We suppose we have to explore. So it's still building the Gradle. So we will wait for 2 minutes. Like you can also start your what is Android Studio and build your project. Yes, you can work with me. You can code in these sessions also. So you will save your time completing this track. So yes, my Gradle is built. So here they have the project part in the left side. So here we have the complete information about our project. So here is a manifest folder. We have Android manifest XML where we store the activities, which activities are included in our application, which will be the launcher activity. When launcher activity means when we start our function any application, the first activity or UI shown, that is launcher activity. So all that information is stored in Android manifest. After that they have like the bug in here that we are using Kotlin, but they have given folder name as Java. So Java and Kotlin both have folder names Java, but inside that we have Kotlin file. So this is our main activities Kotlin file, where the package they have given, which package they in they are, and import what are the parts should be imported. And as I told you first that Kotlin needs main function to start the program, but in Android we require on create function. So in Android, our program starts with on create function. We don't require main function. And inside that on create function, we have set content view. I will tell you that. I will tell you in a minute. So here, hello. Hello. Okay. Okay, no problem. This is a backend part Java folder where we have backend material, that is Kotlin files, and for front end, that is UI, we have this resource folder. Inside that, this will be the drawables, that is images, all that part will be included in this folder, and this layout part will be the UI will be have XML files, which will be the UI of our application, how our UI on phone will display. So that all part will be stored in these XML files. So here this is XML file and this is the design part. So this we have to know this will be the our mobile screen complete, and in the middle we will have hello world function. So this will be our display UI for this function. So if I okay, so they have given here that all part explore the project pane. Project in Android we will have multiple types, but Android is the simplest folder structure they have provided. You can see also, okay, here Android, so project, inside project this will be the Gradles and all. So this is very complex part here. So don't I will suggest you that you use Android structure. So it is a simplest structure for us. Gradle scripts and resources, that will be the UI part. Java, that will be backend part, and manifest. So this is simplest structure. You use I will recommend you to use Android. So after that, explore the app folder. So I just told you what is Java and XML resources and all that. They have given all the information here. So now this is Gradle. Explore the Gradles. You can explore the Gradles. So Gradles are here. Gradle scripts. They have given Gradles. You can read all this data they have provided you. So task, run your app on virtual emulator. So emulator. So I will tell you what is emulator. So if you don't have Android phone or anything, but you want to test how your app will look, so you can create a virtual device on your laptop which will function as same as any Android mobile. So that's called emulator. So for that, anyone has a question, should we use legacy Android support? No, they have given that in build, so we don't it will be used by them. I will tell you how we will work. So here, if you want to create any emulator, what you have to do, here is the option of AVD manager. And here I have created one emulator uh, which has API 27 and Android 8.1. And if you want to create another emulator or virtual device, you can click on here, create virtual device. Which device? TV, phone, or tablets, Wear OS, automotive, so phone, in phone, which phone you want, so their size and all they have given. So if you click on next, so here you have to download the OS. So I have one OS that I have used for that my emulator. So you have to download OS and click on next. So and yeah, and you will create emulator and you can use that. I will run. Okay. It will take much time now, and I will use phone and USB cable to show you the run program. Okay, so this is emulator. After emulator, so they have given here to select any OS and run the app on virtual. So when here you will get available devices on which you want to run the function. So right now I have only my phone attached to this laptop. So it is showing me running devices, my Nokia, and available devices is emulator. I haven't started it, so it's only showing available device. So if I run on this, it will start that emulator and run application on that emulator. But I will just select my mobile. Okay, after that, if you run, so the emulator looks like this on your laptop. So they have options on right sidebar, and it will completely look like your phone and function like our Android phones. So this is like emulator will display on your laptop. You can use it. So next, now physical. If you want to use physical device like actual Android mobile, so what you have to do, you have to open your settings. In settings, if you have developer option on, then you can go in developer option. Otherwise, in about phone, you will have build number, any build number. So you have to just click on the build number. Okay, I will share my mobile screen and I will show you that. Just give me a sec. Okay, I will just stop screen sharing here. Yeah, okay. So here in settings, I am going all down about phone. In about phone, there is a bill number below there. Uh, you guys can see my mobile screen.
Yeah, we can see it. It's visible.
Yeah, okay. So here below it is a bill number. So you have to tap on that like 7 to 8 times. So I have developer option on, so it's showing me that no need, you are already a developer. So if you tap on that 7 8 times, it will show you that click 3 times more, 2 times more, 1 times more, and now you are a developer. So when it will show that you are a developer, now you will get one developer option in your settings. So like developer option is in my systems. So I have in systems developer option, and inside developer option you have to on developer option, and you have to scroll down and you will get a debugging, USB debugging. So you have to on that USB debugging, and after that when you will connect this phone to your laptop, you will get one pop-up. I think they have shown, I will just show you. So you will get this pop-up, allow USB debugging, and click on always allow from this computer and okay. So now you will see your mobile name into the Android Studio, and you can now run. So now I will So I have started run in Android Studio. My laptop screen is not visible to you, but I have started it on my mobile. So it's building the Gradle, and it will show that application on my mobile. In it for the first time it requires some for the first time it requires some time, like sometimes it can take 3 to 4 minutes, sometimes it can be built in 2 minutes, so you have to just wait. So till then just told me how many have you used Android Studio before? Yeah. We are uploading this session on YouTube, so we will post that link also, YouTube video link. Okay, not ever fresher user. Okay, Spandan has used. Okay, so you can see that the function. Yes, Sunanda, you have raised hand. Okay, so you can see my mobile screen, and it has built our first app, and it is showing hello world. So I will share now my
We cannot hear you.
Sorry. So okay, so okay, what I was saying that here they have given some coding challenges. These are optionals. You can do this to your project and change the hello world greeting to the happy birthday to someone who have birthday. So what we can do, we have to click on this text view, hello world, and here if you don't have this attribute type, so here is a on the right menu, second last menu, we have the attributes column. So if I just click on that attributes, I will get this menu type bar, and so you can give ID here to that. So we are going to give happy birthday, so I will just give ID to this UI element, that is view. Each UI element will call be view. So birthday text view. So I have given ID to this text view, that is birthday text view. And actually this is a constraint layout. So here are three options you have: design, split, and code. So in design you will just see the design part, and if you want to code, you can click on code and you will get the code of your design part. So here if you see, you have the constraint layout. So constraint layout is a view group. So in that constraint layout we will add multiple views. So so that our like UI, how we will create our UI in that view group, adding multiple views. So constraint layout, why constraint layout? Because each view will have some constraints. What is constraints, I will just tell you. So if I split, I can see design also and code also. So you can use this split part. So when I click on this hello world, you will see some register type connections to the corners. So these are the constraint parts. So what I have given, suppose if I remove all the constraints, so what it will, it has given some errors here, like see, not horizontally constrained, not vertically constrained. So when also in here component tree you have the exclamatory mark. So if you just go over there, okay, so it has shown that this view is not constraint, it only has design time positions. So when I click on this, it will be displayed at this position 0 0. It will be displayed here in the upper left corner, hello world. So we have to give constraints to this, that is I want it to be constraint to upper layer, bottom layer. So if I do this, it will be get into the middle part, exactly middle in vertically, and I can do same. So now this is at correct center, this is now at the center. So that's why it's called constraint layout. We have to give constraint to each view we add in this layout. So where was my, okay, update. And my, so now here layout width, match parent, and wrap content. Oh, sorry. Mm, I have that was the constraint layout. This is the blue border is for constraint layout, and I don't have ID for that. And if I click on this text view, I will get that my ID, my constraints, I have joined to all 4 parts, so I don't have now any error. And layout width, you will see this layout width. So what is layout width? Wrap content. So width, inside that view, how much string we have, according to that it will manage its width. So that is wrap content. If we don't want wrap content, we want match constant, so we can just see. So it will have the width of our mobile or device, physical device. So I will just give wrap content. Same for height, it will have complete height of our mobile if we provide height as a match constraint. So I will just give it wrap content. So like this, now I want to change the hello world text. Now I want to, what I have to do, happy birthday, right? So happy birthday to let's say Spandan. So now I have changed this text. So it has displayed here. It has changed on my design part also. Happy birthday to Spandan. And like this, if I run this code on my mobile, okay, so yeah, I have run that part on my mobile. Shown happy birthday to Spandan. So this was their optional task we have completed. So, okay, stop sharing. Okay, next. So coding challenge, it is optional. Summary, what we have learned in this part, and this is if you want to learn more, you have the links for documentation. And next, homework, you have homework, you can do this, you can build a application as they have mentioned here. And last, done. So now I have installed Android Studio and I have completed my getting started. So now I have to take a quiz. So in quiz, now I have some like objective questions or subjective questions. So here I know this is Android Studio is an integrated development environment or IDE used for building Android apps.
Prasanna, your screen is not visible.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
visible, but you need to pin it again.
Resume. I have to resume that, right? Thank you. So I will just go back. So where were we? Coding challenge. So this is optional. After that, we have summary. What we have learned in this task. Try, then learn more. If you want to learn more, you have the links for documentations. Homework, they have given some homework here, you can do this. And next code lab, you can go directly to this next code lab, or you can just click on done. After done, you will get to back to the first page that build your first app. And after that you will get the quiz. So we have completed these 2 parts. So now we have to take a quiz. So on take quiz, you will get questions. Some will be the subjective type, some will be the objective type. So now this is, I know this is Android Studio is an integrated development or IDE used for building Android apps. After that, what is the name of the auto-generated layout file in the new project? So you can just go here and check, like auto-generated XML file was activity underscore main. So you can give that activity underscore main XML. Next, okay, and they have also given that let's do a quick test. You must answer at least 4 questions correctly to pass this pathway. So you have to answer 4 correct questions out of 5. So I will give answers to these all. So here the Android manifest XML file contains important information that Android system needs to run your app. So what are that? We have the activities in the app and the permissions for the app. Those are contained in Android manifest XML file. After that, Android Studio, which tool you use to create a new virtual device, that is AVD Manager, just like I showed you here, AVD Manager, and this is Gradle. So like you can see, I have given multiple there. Gradle is build automation system that uses domain specific language to describe apps, project structure, configuration, and dependencies. So submit answer and use code 5 out of 5. Congratulations, you have passed this pathway. And as I have completed this badge, so I didn't get that. You get the badge. You will get that badge, first badge here after completing this quiz. So I will just return to my pathway. So after you complete that quiz, you will get one pop-up out there. You have on the badge named Kotlin fundamentals, build your first app, and you can see go to developer profile. So you have to just go there into developer profile. You have to click on developer profile. So it will direct you to this page, and it will ask you to sign in the middle. So it will get here. Yeah, sign in to create profile. So you have to just click on that, and the profile will be created your, and you will see all the badges you have earned till now. So these are the badges I have earned till now, and I have given some favorite badges. My favorite badge is that first badge and second badge. We can do this. So likewise, after this first track is completed, so you have to again come here. So first badge is complete, we have on first batch, we have to go for select second batch. So you have to you have to click on this explore. You will be directed. So I will suggest you can first like unit 1 and unit 2, open unit 1 in different tab. So you can see all unit 1, all the badges here. Also open the badge in next tab. So when you will complete that badge, just close that tab and you will return to this tab, so you can go on the second batch. Why I'm telling you, if you just get back, if you just click on this back of page, go to the back page, you have to go through many pages. So I will suggest you to open in multiple tabs so you can complete this in easy way. Okay, so next tab, build an interactive app. So this is completed. I will close that. Build an interactive app. So I have completed it. So just tell me guys, if we stop, or should I take that second batch also? Like it will take half hour, or we can continue that in our next session. Yeah, okay. Okay, guys. I just ask you because we had like 15 minutes, but I know these sessions are long. That's why I have given you breaks, and I know you will be tired. So we will just stop here. And also, don't leave. We have.
Hello, Prasanna. Hi, everyone. I have some announcements to make. The first of all, to complete the Android study jams, you have to log into the website Prasanna was showing, and you have to sign in and complete your badges. Some of the badges we have taken, so you can just take the quiz and complete that badges. And from the next session, you can also perform the code labs along with us. For that matter, we will be having 2 more sessions for Android study jams, and we will be covering each and every track of the badges, and you can complete the tracks along with us. So the next session for Android study jams will be on 20th of December. Time and link will be considered
Sumanda,
sent.
Sumanda,
Hello?
28th night,
Yeah,
20.
yeah, 20th, and that is 20. Okay. 20 December. We will share the time and link of the event on your mails. And Prasanna has posted a Google form. If you guys fill that form out and provide us your mobile numbers and some feedback, then we can also make a WhatsApp group for your doubts, and we can keep that WhatsApp group till we have the 3 Android study jam sessions. So please fill out that form for us, and we will be making an WhatsApp group just after the session. The
I have just
above link.
posted the link. I have just given the link in this chat box, Jay Kumar, above your text. Yes, 20th December, session 2.
Okay, so you guys can just log in to the website. I will also share the link of the Android Study Jam official course content website. Log in to that website, explore the content. We have covered the first badge track, first badge of first unit. You can complete that badge, and also you can explore other badges, and even you can complete it by your own, but we will be also taking it in our next sessions. I hope you guys learned something new out of this session. Thank you for attending. Prasanna, do you have something else to mention?
Yes. So guys, you can type in chat box if you want some better from me that this should be done in the session, so it will be more interactive. Just tell me. You can suggest me anything. So in the next session, I will try to be a better speaker.
Guys, don't forget to fill out this form. I will post the link again.
Yes, okay. Just fill that form, and you can leave. We will create WhatsApp group for your queries and doubts, and see you on 20th December. That's Sunday. Do you guys want same timing, or if you want to shift? Just tell me.
The timing is fine.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you so much, guys, for joining with us. We will share the exact details and the link for the next session with you on WhatsApp group as well as on your emails. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. You can leave now.